This marks an escalation in tension between the two sides. The Burundian ambassador to Tanzania has called on the authorities here to arrest members of the opposition who are taking part in this dialogue. He accuses them of being terrorists who are trying to overthrow the Burundian government and bring instability to a peaceful country. The Burundian Justice Minister actually arrived here yesterday, and those members of the opposition left and now are continuing the negotiations at a different venue. They've been assured of their freedom of movement and safety by the Tanzanian authorities here. They say they are not afraid, and they say they're being targeted because they are the opposition effectively, and that the ruling party in Burundi is using assassinations and torture to entrench itself in power. And this is what one of their members told me earlier.
C'est dans cette peur de les affronter qu'ils font des listes.
The Burundian government has made a list of people that they want arrested, but our delegates know that this is just a trick by the ruling party. We do not fear being arrested. We are not intimidated. Our members know the truth about what those in power have done to the population.
Officials here have told me that this is a real setback for the Burundian peace talks, and it raises serious questions about whether the Burundian government is serious about talking to the real opposition. There are also politicians here who accuse the government of stalling just to keep themselves in power and having no faith in these talks. Meanwhile, of course, hundreds of thousands of Burundians have fled their country and now live in refugee camps. Hundreds have been killed, and then some NGOs say there are even accounts of mass graves within the country. The United Nations says there is still a risk of genocide. Meanwhile, here in Arusha, there is little progress at all. We are coming up to a year since these talks really began, and at the moment the two sides aren't even talking to each other. Ashby, CGTN in Arusha, Tanzania.